Welcome back, guys. So in a previous video the Golf has given me awful problems. It would just start, it wouldn't start, you'd have to go out and tap the battery, do all kinds of funny shenanigans. Yeah, it turned out it was just a loose lead. So in this video we have a new lead and everything to be replaced on the Mk1 Golf to actually give me good current flow and good clamps. So this is the clamp that's on it. I'm not really a fan of it. So I have one spade sitting straight up, which will probably hit the bonnet and arc out. I have 1, 2, 3, I think there's a fourth wire here. So there's 4 on this that are auxiliaries. There's the main wire, which is very thin. And then there's this wire here that goes into the card that gives the main power. So basically there's no fuses anywhere. It's not a great design. It was from the 1970s. So we're going to replace it with much more safer technology. This is what I got. So this is what I got. I got the junction box out of, I think, a Mark 4 or Mark 5 Golf. So we lift that up there. You can see all my fuses in. It's the exact same kind of setup as what the TT would have. So the clamp goes on here. A good heavy terminal cable, much heavier than what I have, will go down to the starter motor. From this it goes straight into my fuse box. My fuse box has inline fuses here and also has just a normal little spade connector or spade fuses there as well. So these are 30 amps, that's a 40 amp, and these are 110 amps. That's going to be the main power wire into the car. I'm going to propagate each of these across, and they're going to replace all of the auxiliaries that are just sitting on top that do random other things, like I think the horn and the lights, and I think there's a relay there for the lights as well. So in the event of anything going wrong, there's a fuse hopefully to save me or to fix whatever is happening. What do you think? Overkill or better idea? Alright, and that's now my little safety cover all built in. So looks very nice, keeps everything very tidy. And these are my fuses going across, so it's a little fuse box sitting on top of your battery. It's like same as what the Mark 4, Mark 5 Golf would have. These are all 10 mils going across here, and when I went to take them off, I couldn't get them off. Although I had the right 10 mil socket, Volkswagen had anti-tamper proof little fingers just sticking out here to actually stop you from getting a socket down into it. So I ended up cutting them all off, and now I can actually put my own fuses on and off. Not sure how they did it in the factory or how they would do it in a Volkswagen garage, but that's how I did it. So you can see they have been slightly modified and cut. So what I do, so this one here is the 110 and that goes inside your cab. I kept the other fuses at 30 amps and they just run auxiliaries inside the engine bay. So yeah, it's all looks very nice, neat, and I have my little clip then for pulling the fuses if I need it. These are auxiliaries and there's 3 auxiliary ports just here. So if I need to, I can run auxiliaries or I can drop down the amperage and have 20 amps or 15 amps there as well. So that's the fuse part of it done. This is the live coming up into it. This is the live coming down into the starter. And unfortunately I broke the starter when I was putting it back together again. €30 fine later, I now have a new solenoid back onto it. So it looks very nice and neat and tidy. The other worry I was coming up with was would it hit the top of the bonnet, but nope. There's loads and loads of room there, you can see it. And when I had the bonnet closed and from underneath I came up and measured, and there's definitely about a finger if not 2 fingers of a gap underneath before you even hit the bonnet. So probably my worry of this pin here that was sticking up was maybe a little bit over exaggerated, but still it's better off to have everything sealed in a box so that it couldn't actually touch off any piece of metal. So yeah, really happy with that. Very simple little idea. But it keeps everything very neat, tidy, and makes probably diagnosing any problems in the future a bit easier, and everything is fused as well. So I haven't done it yet, but this is the cover that'll probably end up going on top of the battery. It will have to be modified. I'll have to both shorten it and cut it this way as well, and that'll fit on top of the battery and just keeps a neater, tidier engine bay that you don't see all the wires and you don't have to see the battery as well. So if you like this kind of idea and this type of content, why not give me a thumbs up, subscribe over there, and as always guys, thanks for watching, see you later.